Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Warwick Wildcat Gymnasium. The boys have been in the spotlight this year. They're 11-1. They're making history, but the girls just as good as ever here in Wildcat country. I'm Theodore Fernandez on the call, joined by Ryan Candia, bringing you coverage of a big-time Section 9 girls basketball matchup between Warwick and Pine Bush. Ryan, how's it feel to be back on the call?
It feels great to be back on the call. I love the girls basketball team. Coach O'Brien's had a great, successful program here for about 18 years. I'm looking really forward to calling tonight's game with you, Theo.
The Cats are 10-2 on the year. They've been rolling. Pine Bush, not a team to sleep on. The girls are 5-2 of their own. So with that being said, Ryan, what do the Cats need to do to come out on top tonight?
Well, I had a good discussion with Coach O'Brien earlier today. He says they need to really crash the boards well on both ends, defense and offense. They need to rebound the ball well. They also need to run their transition well. They need to get back on defense, and when they get a quick turnover, push the ball on offense, so transition is key. And like in any game, to win the game, you got to make shots. You want key players to make shots when they're open and in good shooting situations.
We will certainly see if the Cats can deliver on those fronts. They've been rolling all year, won 4 in a row. We'll see how that keeps going. Speaking of 4, Ryan, who's our key player tonight?
Well, our key player, is number 4, Megan Desiree. You have Megan Desiree, got Paige Girardi. They're veterans on this team. They're finally seniors. This team made a push to almost the Final Four of the state last year. And Megan is very scrappy on defense. She's a good athlete. She brings her passion for soccer and athleticism, the soccer field, onto the court of basketball. I think Megan Desiree is in for a big game tonight, Theo.
I certainly hope so, as Warwick looks to reach their 11th win of the year. It's a very good team and a very good matchup that we'll be bringing you coverage of momentarily.
Welcome to Suicidology 101, the study of life-threatening and life-destructing behaviors. In today's society, the number one cause of death in young adults is suicide. Mental health is so unchecked that our sources say 67% of children grow up without ever reaching out, leading to an extreme factor that every 1 in 5 adults have a diagnosable mental illness. Many people need your help, and many more need to hear at activeminds.org.
All right, here we go, bringing you coverage of this game as promised. Look, we talked about the Cats earlier, but Pine Bush also a very capable team. Coach, we don't know much about, the roster, but we definitely, we called one of these games last year. We know Coach Buffard's capable of. What would you say about this matchup as we get ready to tip off?
Well, I had some conversations with Coach O'Brien, and he's always saying that every game's going to be tough to win, but usually they win. They lose to Wallkill earlier in the year, who was a legitimate threat. They played Our Lady of Lourdes in a tournament over in Monroe, which was a chippy game, but they won. And there was great coverage about that game. He said this Pine Bush matchup is going to be tough. There's a name on here we both recognize, Katura Ruddy. She's a sophomore, and she's a pretty good ball player, Pine Bush is incredibly good at volleyball. They're pretty good in the community. And this Wildcat team has a pretty good record. I think they lost, I know at least one game, but have 2 losses. But this should be a tough contest for the Lady Wildcats here, as we're mid-season, not quite on the playoff course yet, but they had a very great team last year. They lost some size with a couple of players, the older Evans sisters, and they also lost Davis. And I think that's where they lack. I think they just need a little more height, but they're quick. They got great defensive play out of Megan Desiree, and Paige Girardi is an athlete. Mies Girardi is now starting, and the Larney sisters. So the tradition of Warwick girls basketball continues here in Wildcat country.
Okay, so now let's take a look at the starting five for Warwick. We talked about family and siblings. Well, Kira and Caitlin Marty both out there, number 2 and number 13 respectfully. In the backcourt, we got Reese Girardi, number 5, freshman, her sister Paige Girardi, number 11, and we also have our key player, senior, number 4, Megan Desiree.
It's amazing that it's a family affair here. We got 2 Larneys and 2 Girardis in the starting lineup, and nothing could be greater than that.
And they're all really good. Desiree also, as we said, the one non-sibling in there. They all play like guards. That's the one thing. They lost Sarah Davis, as we talked about, the center on the team, but now they also have a lot more athleticism. What they're lacking in height, they certainly make up for.
And the older Desiree sisters played her well. Lauren was a 1,000-point scorer here, played at Mount St. Mary. She also ran cross country at Mount St. Mary. Kristen played. and now we have Megan, and there's a younger brother on the way too. I'm not sure if he plays basketball, but they're a big soccer basketball.
I think it's JV Matt Desiree, JV basketball player for the team.
There you go, keeping the family, soccer and basketball.
4 of them. I know one of the older Desirees, they have a basketball in like the trophy case saying, 1,000 point score.
Yes.
Don't remember which one it is. Maybe Megan will get there too this year, I'm not sure. Anyway, though, Caitlin Larney takes the tip, and it's won by Pine Bush. So let's see what they set up offensively with the ball number 3. Satisha Watson. They're moving it around. They're going to drive inside. A shot up and missed by Ruddy, and the Cats have their first offensive possession.
Strong move, couldn't get it to fall. Good rebound by number 13, Caitlin Larney on that.
Okay, so here is, you see a lot of ball movement already. Desiree and Girardi passing back and forth. Girardi tries the 3, no good. Rebound, it's going to stay with the Cats.
They lucked out that number 31 for Pine Bush couldn't hold down the rebound there, and they get a second possession here, kind of a free possession.
Yes, they do. Second chance point's a huge factor. As there's the inside feed, Caitlin Larney couldn't get the layup to fall.
I like that pass. That was a great look on the inbound.
And we have, it's going to be out of bounds on Desiree.
I think Desiree was looking for the push there on the Pine Bush defender, but didn't get the call. But she's calm, cool, and collective, and this game is still 0-0, and we're early here in the contest.
In the game for the Cats also is number 12, Siobhan Kelly. She usually plays the 6-man role, sliding into one of the starting roles tonight. Okay, so here's Pine Bush. Here's Watson. They're moving it around. And how about Kira Larney with the steal there?
Great defense, gritty defense. That's a staple of this team.
Being inside a little too high for Caitlin Larney to handle, and it will go Pine Bush as well.
That was a great look, just a little high. Caitlin Larney couldn't handle it, but they'll get that together throughout this game.
Have to believe that they will. A little light on the press here starting out, as now they're going to tighten things up a little. Here's Ruddy. Lost the ball.
Great defense.
And Desiree has it.
Kira Larney.
And moving it around some more. Siobhan Kelly squares up for a 3. That one no good.
They're getting some great looks. They're just back rimming them so far.
Pump fake drive. Kick out. They're moving it around everywhere. Caitlin Larney, 3-pointer. Another miss, another rebound for the Cats. Now here's Megan Desiree. Look at all this ball movement. They're just killing time. They're getting shots. They're getting rebounds. Megan Desiree thought about popping. Gives to Kira Larney.
Great ball movement. Good looks.
Incredible ball movement. Sets up the open 3. No good. And finally, Warwick can knock him down off the board. I believe they took 4 shots on that possession alone.
So watching for early in this first quarter, I think Siobhan Kelly is filling the role of Davis, where she's sort of the center, the big person in the middle. They kick it out. They kick it into her. She kicks it out for the 3.
Yeah, she play style, obviously, in some instances, even more important than size itself. As 3-pointer there.
A little flat on that shot. Great rebound by number 14.
There's Ruddy on the bucket.
Yeah, we'll be calling her name a few more times during this contest, I think.
I certainly believe we will. Me and Drew were talking about last night. We called the Newburgh game. We said you can't coach height. Oh, and there's a 3. We'll get back to that in a second. Paige Girardi drains the 3-pointer.
Looked very relaxed. Good follow-through. Good way to start. Cats go on top.
And Megan Desiree forces the turnover. Larney inside Girardi. Reverse layup, no good. And Pine Bush gets it after
That's Paige's move, that go-to reverse layup as she's fading out of the paint. Does that a lot.
Here's the Pine Bush offense. Looking to set something up. Watson to Ruddy.
Great feed.
That is a beautiful pass into number 11. That's a Maya Segara.
Kira Larney on the foul there. First Warwick foul right there.
So Pine Bush gets in the line. Back to what we were talking about. When you're going against a team like Newburgh for the boys, where they have just an absurd amount of height, right? You're talking about 6'8" players. That's a different story. But when you have a player like Siobhan Kelly, where you're not the center, but you're also not. You're big enough to fill that role. If you play the game the right way, it can make up for what you're lacking in height.
Well, she's from a great basketball family. Her father coached for a long time and has got a lot of basketball knowledge. And her sister's on JV. So I think the basketball IQ is high among the Kellys.
I'd say IQ is high with all these players. Ila Girardi's big time. Desiree, as we've talked about. The Larneys, too, all play. So these players, all of them out here, definitely know what they are doing, as there's a missed 3 by the Cats.
Kelly was close on that rebound, just couldn't grab it.
Okay, back to the game. Ruddy gives to Watson and gets it back. Some nice ball movement by Pine Bush. Cats trapped, unable, and that spoke too soon. Cats forced the turnover on the trap.
Falls in the hands of Kelly, gives up to Desiree. Let's see what the Cats can do on the offensive side here.
Desiree looking for someone, gets Kirillani. 3-point is up and no good.
They're getting great looks. It's just front rim, back rim. It's just not falling for the Lady Cats right now.
So that's why rebounds very important. You know, you're allowed to miss shots as long as you can get more up. Okay, so here is Watson. Looking for something.
Shot clock is running down.
Ruddy, 3-pointer, nothing but net.
She's got 5 points, all 5 for them so far there, Theo.
5-3 the score now. We're over halfway through this first quarter. Not a whole lot of scoring, but Ruddy's done everything.
I like that release from Paige. It was a miss, but it looked confident. She should pop all night.
They absolutely did, and this is a team that can't lose confidence. I mean, they're always able to drain the shots. Just keep shooting is what I'd say.
I agree with that philosophy.
Okay, so here's Desiree. Paige Girardi. Oh, she might have traveled.
Traveled. Kind of shuffled her feet. She went up and then thought about the dribble, and we're going to have some subs here for the Cats.
Into the game is going to be...
Larney and Kelly come out.
Yeah.
Number 30,
That's
Annie Lincoln.
Yeah. Another one of those players who's filled like a center, you know, power forward type role for the Cats this year.
And we got a quick timeout here by Coach O'Brien. I think I would be happy with the way they're playing. They're just not getting the shots to fall. Not panic time, just kind of call them in, regroup. Playing well, getting good looks, just low percentage on the shots right now.
Right. And those are things that, you know, as you keep playing the game, they'll start falling your way, right? You got to believe that they will. They're doing a great job getting towards. Pine Bush, though, you know, Michelle Buffard, big-time coach, and she looks like she has her team in the game so far.
Yeah, it's a family affair with the Pine Bush coaching staff, too. Her daughter, Lisa, is the assistant. Building a great program here.
Yes. You know, we called this game last year. Pine Bush, you know, they did not compete. It was not a close game at all. We talked about, you know, with a player like Couture Ruddy coming up, this is a team that will keep building and could go somewhere in a couple of years, and maybe it's starting to pay off for them.
Yeah, the roster's got 3 freshmen and a couple of sophomores, so maybe those girls really become good players in the next few years. 3-pointer
up and in from Watson. That gives Pine Bush a 5-point lead.
Number 3, Watkins, draining that. Yeah, and they have not a commanding lead, but a big enough lead early in the game.
Right, they've set the tone early on. Now the Cats really could use an answer. Here's Desiree. Pass Girardi. They're moving it around a lot.
I think some of these girls should shoot a little bit more.
That was a great drive and kick.
I like that shot.
Paige Girardi 3.
I like that shot. Paige Girardi now has 6 points, 2 threes.
All right, here comes Pine Bush the other way. Warwick trap does not work in this one. Watson. Pat moving it around.
Good defense right here. That's Natalie Evans.
Yeah, it was missed by, that's Katie Cragen for Pine Bush, and Evans is there on the stop.
Pine Bush offering up some defense on their own, deflected out by number 3, Letitia Watson.
Yes. We've got 2 Watsons on Pine Bush, both of them on the court. Satisha, the one we've talked about, Maya Watson also on the team. I'm going to assume they are siblings, as that's usually the trend here. Reese Girardi, the freshman, pass to Desiree. Kick out Paige Girardi, tries another 3, got 2 in a row now, and Warwick's back on top.
3 threes, 9 points for Girardi. She's heating up.
How about that?
If there were 3 in a row, she'd be on fire. NBA Jam style,
right.
90s. That was deflected out. I think number 11 was last to touch that. Nia or Nia Merritt for the Bush ladies.
Bush, yeah.
Bush women, not Bushmen.
We're not going to call them the Bushman. Okay, so here's Desiree. Warwick, 6 points in a row. Let's see if they can add to that. Girardi almost loses it, gets it to her sister. Back to Paige Girardi. Thought about shooting, instead gives corner.
It's going to be a travel call right there on Natalie Evans. She's frustrated with herself. She's got a little tied up. That's not a big deal. I like how Paige is looking to shoot every time she touches the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have that confidence we talked about earlier. Now the shots are falling. Here's Ruddy, drive and kick to Watson. Kicking that to fall, rebound, Natalie Evans.
Nice job by Natalie to jump up and get that rebound.
Yeah, I mean, she was being boxed out too, and it did not matter. Paige Girardi, corner 3. Oh, and now she's on fire.
She's on fire!
There we
NBA
go.
Jam style.
There's the call we were looking for. Warwick, 12-8 now after the slow start.
4 threes for 12 points.
We're under a minute to play in this first quarter as Pine Bush throws it on the top of the backboard.
Which is usually the out of bounds call.
Yeah.
You see Natalie Evans will inbound the ball.
Cats 10 go 2 for 1 here. Looks like they're not going to with about 35 seconds, 10 seconds between shot and game clock. Desiree. Give Reese Girardi. Now Paige. Back to Reese. Desiree. They're moving it around the horn. Desiree drive, kick. Natalie Evans, shot clock winding down. Couldn't get it to go. There's the rebound, Annie Lincoln. And now Ruddy comes away with it for the Bushwoman. There's a deep 2, no good. Rebound made by Watson. And that'll be a tie.
Oh, they called a foul on it.
We were expecting a tie-up. That's a foul. Just the second of the game on either side, believe it or not. Both going against Warwick.
Paige Girardi has all 12 points for the Lady Wildcats.
Absolutely incredible what she is able to do. Ruddy tries it, no good, gets her own miss, puts it up, another miss, and there's Watson. Third time's the charm. 2 points for Pine Bush, and that is how the first quarter will end. 12-10 the score going into the second period. Both teams hanging around.
Every year, over 100 million animals are killed due to experimentation. These poor animals are put through all different kinds of abuse for the gain of humans. PETA's main goal is to protect the rights of animals. They work through public education, animal rescue, news gathering, research, and many other ways. By supporting PETA, you can advocate for the general well-being and safety of animals. Visit PETA.org to learn more about ways that you can contribute to the safety of animals.
Okay, we are back. Theodore Fernandez, Ryan Candia on the call, bringing you what's been a fun one so far.
I thought that was a great fast-paced first quarter, not a lot of whistles, only a couple of fouls. Paige Girardi's got all 12 points, and Katira Ruddy is trying to carry her team, and Letitia Watkins hit a 3 as well for the Bushwomen, and it's a 2-point contest right now in favor of the Lady Wildcats.
Here is Reese Girardi. Cats looking to extend their lead to start the quarter. That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay on this end.
I think number 14 with the good defense there for Pine Bush.
Set to inbound is Kira Larney. Gives to Paige. Now Caitlin Larney gives to her sister. That pass was overthrown, ends up in the hands of Reese Girardi. Gets it, shoots a 3. No good. Rebound Pine Bush.
She wanted to join her sister in the point-scoring party.
Yeah, Paige the only Wildcat to score. Ruddy tries a 3. That one no good. Rebound.
I like Ruddy's form and shot. She's got a good form. Great hustle by the Bushwomen there to draw a foul. I guess the third Warwick foul.
Yeah, a couple pushes there. It's been a very clean game, though, all things considered.
Darielle Patterson's going to come into the game and give Siobhan Kelly a breather.
Patterson, a senior. She has played basketball her whole life. Good to see her getting minutes senior year. And Pine Bush looking to inbound. Gets it to Ruddy.
I like that pass. Let's see what they can do with it.
3-pointer up and no good by Nia Watsons. And her brother gets the, or her sister gets the miss, rather.
I thought they called a traveling violation, but I think they called a blocking foul.
Could have gone either way, but yes, it will be a block.
I think that's the fourth Warwick Lady Wildcat foul.
Unless they reset in girls basketball, I don't know. The scoreboard says they've reset. Not positive on the ruling. That was a nice backdoor cut, but it looks like Watson was out of bounds when she caught it.
I think Coach O'Brien would like to see a couple of buckets in a row and some good possessions here to get a bigger lead.
Reese Girardi was open, didn't shoot. Gives Kira Larney to shoot, no good.
Good hustle by the other Larney.
Yeah, Caitlin nearly grabbed that miss, unable to secure it. Here's Ruddy. Here's Watson now. Watson give to Nia Watson, her sister. Throw inside is going to be deflected and taken away by Paige Girardi, who's going to lead a break for the Cats. Deep throw. Dario Patterson had it, passed up a 3, and now they settle into offense. Girardi open, didn't get the ball. Now she gets it. That pass was poorly thrown. And a foul by Paige Girardi just to prevent the easy bucket there.
Megan Desiree did not start the second quarter. She's going to come in right now and give Reese Girardi out of the game. A little breather from Megan, who's all over the court at all times.
Yes, she is. Now she's back out, and we have to imagine she'll continue to have an impact tonight. Throw inside, overthrown. Kira Larney grabs
I
it.
think the Cats should slow the pace here. Get reset, slow the pace, look for a good shot. Great deflection there by Pine Bush.
We are 2 minutes into the second quarter. No scoring yet on either side.
Just saw Coach Bouffard in the bottom right now, but she's really urging her team to play good defense here.
Here's Paige Girardi. Dribble drive, kick. Megan Desiree three-pointer. That one misses the mark, and it will go the other way.
Yeah, it was off to the right, and Coach Bouffard is very happy about that. Warwick Lady Cats have put up way more shots, just the percentage is not in their favor right now of hitting them.
Yeah, you know, look, they had a hot streak in the first quarter where Girardi was hitting them. You got to imagine another one on its way soon.
That was a very athletic hesitation dribble, number 3. Reminded me of the Jordan rules.
Ends up being a kicked ball violation, which will give him an inbound underneath. Maybe a chance to draw up a play.
Yeah, Letitia Watson, who made that move, will now inbound the ball. A lot of focus on her face right there.
Okay, so here is Ruddy. Pump fake,
Oh.
beautiful. Got him on the miss. It
I
was
thought that was
tipped
a
by
travel.
Kira
That
Larney,
wasn't
though.
called.
Our ball looked tipped, rather.
I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, a lot of stuff could have happened there. It will be Warwick's ball ultimately after the miss.
Referees have done a great job so far. One of the refs
Yep.
is Mr. Lay. He's a Section 9 legend who trains the refs.
Great to hear. Love getting a nice, well-ref game. There was some controversy against the Newburgh boys game a night ago. Hope to have none of that today.
Yeah, left at the half.
Dario Patterson steps into
gonna be
a
off to the
three-pointer
left.
off the mark, yeah. Now Paige Girardi. Drive was fouled, I believe.
Yeah.
First foul against Pine Bush all night.
Foul committed by Watson.
Yeah.
Subs for the Cats.
Into the game comes, I believe that's going to be Natalie Evans checking in.
Daryl
Junior.
Patterson came out.
Paige Girardi shot off the dribble, no good, and rebounded by Ruddy.
Very athletic off-dribble shots. Could get the fall. Here comes Pine Bush. Traveling violation. I agree with that call.
We've had a couple of those so far from the Bushman, and Warwick retakes possession.
I feel like this has been a dry quarter in terms of point scoring.
Zero scoring on either
Yeah.
side, believe it or not.
I thought so. Just need somebody to
Yeah.
confirm that for me.
Yeah, there's not been a bucket yet. Maybe that'll change on this three. Natalie Evans misses everything.
They're going to call a foul on Lonnie there.
We are 3.5 minutes into this quarter. Into the game comes Reese Girardi, as you're about to say.
Yeah, going to take out Kira Larney there. Reese is, I believe, only a freshman. I've seen her play.
Yeah.
She's pretty feisty. She shoots the
She
ball
is.
when she feels confident.
Her sister's leaving at the end of the year. I'm sure she is preparing to follow in her footsteps.
Yes, indeed.
Now Ruddy, going to be guarded by Desiree. They're passing around. And this one is out of bounds. Wildcats taking over once again.
I feel like the game's getting a little sloppy in the second quarter.
We saw Megan Desiree have a ball thrown at her. She had to dodge that one. Now recovers, gets her composure back.
Very good composure.
Yeah. The flinch when the ball was thrown. And now they're back into it. Oh, that pass jump.
Good hustle by Desiree to get it back to the Cats. See if they can convert.
Desiree drive, lost the ball. Ruddy got a hand on it, stays on this end though.
I think Paige was thinking about taking that to the hoop last minute. She saw Larney across from her, passed it. They still maintain possession.
Okay, so here is Evans on the inbound. Pass into Paige Girardi, who gives Desiree. Back to Page. Shot clock winding down. 4 seconds. Desiree has to shoot. That one no good, and out on the Cats. Marnie tried to secure the board. And
back into the
Pine Bush
left.
gets it.
I think the staff of Warwick's getting a little frustrated with these missed shots. They're getting great looks. It's just they could be up by 20 points right now if some of these fell.
They absolutely could. We'll get the shot percentage at the half for you, but it definitely is not good.
That's a foul on Paige. I think that's her third. It's definitely her second foul. Might be her third. That's somebody you don't want to get into foul trouble.
Yeah, O'Brien not happy with that, and it looks like they are going to sub in Annie Lincoln. Who's going to take a seat? We'll see in a minute.
She's taking out Paige.
Yeah, Paige is going to go take a seat with multiple fouls. Definitely cannot lose her for the end of this one.
Well, there's 3:35 left in the second quarter.
Right, you got a lot of time. You know, you're still leading the game. And maybe we'll have our first score in here. First free throw, good by Letitia Watson. And the second free throw.
Did you play youth basketball ever, shooting free throws? Do you remember those days?
Oh, look, 6th grade. Game on the line. We're down 1. 10 seconds left. I got fouled. Go to the line, miss them both, and our team loses the game because of me.
I was just going to say, it's a nerve-wracking experience. You got to have ice in your veins for free throws. The gym is quiet. They're expecting you to hit because they're free throws. They're supposed to be easy shots, but it's not always easy.
That was a traumatizing experience for me, and I will never make fun of players. Well, yes, I will make fun of players for missing free throws.
Shot clock winding down again.
It's winding down, and that's going to be a foul. That bails Warwick out. They had nothing on that possession.
They called Annie Lincoln for a push in the back.
Oh, they did? No. It's got to stay on this end.
Yeah, that's right. I'm wrong because they maintain possession. I read that incorrectly.
Foul goes against Pine Bush, and now the Cats actually do turn it over. Or no, we'll stay on this end again.
Yeah, Pine Bush deflected again.
Yeah.
I feel like Pine Bush is getting very gritty on defense. They're beating the Cats at their own game. The Cats, at least last year when I watched, were always known for that. A little different personnel, but they're gritty as well.
Yeah. And all the traps that Warwick sets, it looks like Pine Bush is doing a bit of that of their own. As Desiree now looking for someone to dump it off to. Finds Reese Girardi, who squares into a shot. No good. Cats still have not gotten one to fall this quarter. And Pine Bush has the ball.
I thought that was the right call.
Yep.
The referee wanted to get that right. It looked like it could have went either way, but it was off Warwick. Unfortunate for the Lady Cats.
We're now under 3 minutes to play in the half. Low scoring affair, but defense has been in full effect so far tonight.
Yeah, it's been a very defensive battle so far.
That pass out of bounds. That was number 11, Amaya Segarra, trying to find someone. One of the other stars from last year's game who we remember. She's a junior now, so was a sophomore last year. It's a young team here in Pine Bush, and the fact they're competing, great testament to their future. Here's Desiree. Oh, how about that screen from Siobhan Kelly?
Great screen. I love fundamental basketball.
I do too. Throw inside, and Marnie couldn't handle it. Pine Bush takes over. Now Ruddy.
Ruddy's got some good handle there between the legs, right to left.
He does, and now Watson has it. There, Pine Bush keeps moving it around. And
great
stolen
steal
by Megan Desiree. Fast break opportunity. She goes straight to the hole. Can't get the layup to go. And Pine Bush has it now.
I like the hustle by Desiree there. Desiree needs a shot to fall.
She does.
She just wanted to fall. She's so close all night. Great hustler. Very likable player.
Yeah. Layup's been a problem for her all year. Missed the game-winning layup against Wallkill. Couldn't get that one to fall. But she excels in so many other areas that it's something the Cats can live with, definitely.
Yes, definitely. She's a great kid.
Okay, so now Reese Girardi, three-pointer. Another miss. Lincoln has the board. And there's a kick-to-ball violation, which will give it back to work. They'll hang on.
Good rebound by Annie Lincoln. I think they're getting a bit intimidated by the size of the Pine Bush forwards, and they're not going straight up with the ball.
Oh, that layup in and out by
toilet bowled out. That's the worst.
Man, okay. So now Katora Ruddy. How about that spin move? Sold the clip on the miss, though.
Great move, just couldn't fall.
That was a beautiful spin move to get
Potential
open.
ESPN highlight.
Yeah. Okay, so now now Megan Desiree. Going to give to Reese Girardi. Caitlin Larney. Siobhan Kelly. Shot clock winding
Great
down.
pass. Popped
Desiree
out.
has it open. She takes the three.
Good look.
Can't get that to go, and Warwick commits a foul on the rebound attempt.
The offense is having trouble clicking without Paige Girardi in the game.
And it doesn't look like they're in any move to play her at all this
I
half.
think they're going to try to hold out to the third quarter. Tough decision when you have 3 fouls in the first half, though.
So that's the 7th foul overall on either side. 2 in the first 5 this quarter. So now Katora Ruddy heads to the line for a 1-and-1. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be 2 shots, actually.
Great form, very athletic form. As Darielle Patterson will come into the game.
Yeah. Maybe at the next
I thought they were going to sub her in between shots. I don't know what happened there.
Second shot misses well, so still just 2 points scored this half. Now feed inside.
Less than a minute left here.
Yeah. Andy Lincoln has it. Her pass almost jumped. Reese Girardi recovers now. Lincoln has it. Corner 3 is up. No good. Doesn't even hit the rim. Shot clock winding down. Desiree has to do something with it. Having the step back to get the open 3. No good. Another cat rebound. And Warwick's fouled. Annie Lincoln will earn herself a trip to the line.
I like Annie's hustle and putback was great there. If she converted there, would have been potential 3-point play. Let's see if she can convert both free throws here.
So 36 seconds to play in this half. 12-12 still the score. And here she goes trying to put Warwick back on top. First free throw misses the mark.
A little deep. Hopefully she can adjust and hit this one. This would put the Lady Cats in the lead by 1 point.
Yes, it would. Second shot. Can't get that to fall either. Ruddy with the board, and here comes Pinebush. They're moving it around.
O'Brien screaming for a travel on that.
Layup missed on the play.
Annie Lincoln.
The last shot.
Annie Lincoln with the rebound.
That was a Maya Cigar. Couldn't get it to fall. 17 seconds and counting for Warwick to hit a go-ahead bucket.
They'll probably hold for a last shot here. Hopefully they'll get a good look.
Desiree. Kick out, Reese Girardi. 3-pointer is up. And no good. That summarizes the second quarter for you. As the buzzer sounds.
Theo, I think there was only 2 points scored by
2
Pine
points
Bush
and
for both teams the entire quarter.
And no field goal. They were both free throws. So neither team hit a shot that quarter. But hey, that's how basketball goes sometimes, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah. All in all, it's a tied game. We'll have some good second half action. Do not go away. You won't want to miss the conclusion of this game.
Drunk driving has caused many tragedies due to people's irresponsible decisions. Drunk drivers have caused more than 17,000 deaths annually. This roughly equates to around 300 funerals a week. The organization, SAD, has been looking forward to make a change since 1981 to keep students away from destructive decisions. Making a change against drunk driving should be an essential in the healing processes of people's lives. Call their number or go to www.sad.org.
And here we go. Third quarter of action coming right up. Look, if you're a fan of offense and scoring, not the game for you, but if you're in for a defensive showdown tonight, you are in luck because right now, a very low-scoring affair in the MI.
I'm trying to hold back my laughter, but true, man. Can somebody please hit a shot? There's only 2 points scored in the second quarter. Paige Girardi's been carrying the load for the Lady Wildcats. Coming out of the huddle there, halftime adjustments, so you got to find a way to score or create easy opportunities for lay-ins or easy buckets because Lady Wildcats can easily be winning this game.
That's going to be a travel. Another turnover committed by Pine Bush. So the Cats have the ball back.
The first turnover of the half. Let's see if the Cats can, put 2 on the board here.
Paige Girardi back in the game. Can't get that 3 to fall. she got in foul trouble, which made her sit throughout most of that second quarter. Looking to get some more on the board. Ruddy three-pointer, no good. And this will stay with the Bushman.
Yeah, Javon Kelly almost grabbed that from number 31 for Pine Bush, who is Cragen, or Katie Cragen.
Yep.
Just kind of came in and
Okay.
almost deflected that ball as well. Pine Bush gets the ball.
And that's going to be a foul committed against the Cats. It'll send number 11 Segura in the line. Amaya Segura, that is.
I think that was on Kelly.
Amaya Segura is a junior on this team. Another young player, as we talked about earlier. See if she can get this free throw to fall. Yes, she can.
High
Pine
arc.
Bush.
Very high arc there.
Hey, if it works, it works. Pine Bush up in front. Second free throw, nothing but net as well.
Ice in her veins at the line.
So now the Cats trail by 2. Megan Desiree with it. Now Kira Larney, back to Desiree.
Oh, she's got Kelly
Passing
wide open
around,
over there.
Siobhan Kelly, moving it. Paige Girardi, another three, missed her first, makes
That
her
looked nice.
second. There we go, there's a
All
bucket.
15 points to Paige Girardi, all on three-point shots.
She's having herself a night despite the offensive struggles. And Warwick is back on top as well. A minute into this third quarter. Okay, so now here's Watson. Pass inside Ruddy. Ruddy, the move, almost traveled. Instead, misses the layup. It rolls out.
Big
Unlucky.
rebound there by Kelly. Don't want to give them a second opportunity.
Okay, so here's Girardi.
Thought Paige was going to pop that for a second.
I did too. She passes it up to Desiree, who's going to drive and kick. There's another swing pass out to Caitlin Marty. Can't get it to fall. Ruddy has the ball now.
I thought it would have been nice if Desiree went up with that to kind of open up the flow of the game, slash in the middle.
Okay, so Couture Ruddy.
Both these
Shoots.
teams shoot threes.
A lot of threes shot. Not a lot of them hit on either side. Megan Desiree has it. She's just sitting down.
Desiree and
Now she
Craig
goes
are
away.
battling for the ball there.
Throw inside. Here's a layup. Caitlin Marty can't make it.
Larney to Larney there, but they couldn't convert. That would have been nice.
And now here is Paige Girardi.
Great fake. Kicks it back out to Desiree.
Okay, so here's Girardi, corner three.
She faded back on that, hence to the left. And we got a little Larney mix-up with the Pine Bush number 11, Nia Merritt, and Warwick will maintain possession.
Okay, so here is Larney to inbound. Paige Girardi now. Deep three, rims
She's
out.
feeling it. She's the only one taking
She really
confident
is.
shots.
You know, you can tell a lot of players have shied away at this point. She certainly is not. Gotta love the confidence. And there's gonna be a blocking foul.
So Megan draws the foul on the
Yeah.
fake. She was gonna go up, thought about it, then wanted to penetrate, draws a foul.
It's gonna go against Maya Watson. First Pine Bush foul of the half.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to see number 4, Desiree, get in the offensive mix a little bit more.
Right, you know, we chose her as our key player. And she's got to step up, get something going offensively. Wide open three. Kira Larney can't get it to fall. And there's a push, and it will go the way of the Bushmen.
Yeah, they were just protecting the ball. Not one of their teammates touched it, and Kelly just a little late to that.
Okay, so here is Watson, Maya Watson. Give out to Ruddy. Throw inside. And that was missed by Maya Segura.
You guys can't see on the screen, but we're next to the benches, and Coach O'Brien is urging his team to play defense and be tenacious and really hit their assignments in the transition.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone's surprised by that reaction. That's what he does when they're up by 30 points in the game. And now, you know, that they're in this dogfight, of course he is going to be getting a little hectic here. Megan Desiree, open three, pops it like you wanted her to, can't get it to go. And that ball is going to be out of bounds.
Good looks by the Cats,
Yeah.
but the same trends in the first half are rearing their ugly head here in the second half.
Yeah, again, not a whole lot of scoring as we're 3 minutes into this third quarter. Desiree has it. Siobhan Kelly to Desiree. Now Paige Girardi. looking to drive. At three-point line, looking for
Cat's
someone.
coach is urging their team to rotate on offense.
Shot clock down to 10. Desiree drive and kick. Open look. Girardi gets it to go. She has 18 points. Still the only Wildcat to score.
All on three-point attempts. Amazing. Oh, almost tipped that. Good athleticism by number 11.
Okay, so here is Ruddy. Warwick looking to set up a trap. She escapes it.
Good pass by Ruddy. Can't be
no.
handled by Watson.
Yeah, I mean, the positioning looked good. Watson just, like, forgot how to jump or something on that play.
It was a little back to her left, but yeah, something awkward happened. That's going to be a Pine Bush timeout. Coach Buffard calling her team in. I think if I'm Coach O'Brien, I'm a little relieved that the other coach called a timeout there. I think both teams kind of need a blow or a breather and to kind of regroup here. This play looks a little sloppy again. And let's see if any of these teams could put some consistent points on the board here in quarter 3.
You see O'Brien breaking things down, you know. But I want to go to Buffard's side on Pine Bush, you know. What do you even tell your team when you haven't hit a field goal in over 12 minutes of game time? Like, what do you possibly tell these girls?
Keep shooting and be confident. It's really the only thing you can tell them. You know, besides Ruddy, their offense is, well, you got Letitia Watson had a bucket, had a 3 in the first half. And then Maya Watson had those were field goal, free throw attempts, excuse me. So just got to say, if you're open, shoot the ball. Don't be afraid to shoot. It's anybody's game. You're only down by 4 points here in a visiting situation in Wildcat country.
Can't score if you don't shoot, that's for sure. And both teams have been doing a lot of shooting. Not a whole lot of scoring yet tonight. We'll see if that changes. Still 12 minutes to go.
I mean, yeah, defense can win games, but if you can't put the ball in the hoop, you can't win either.
No, you cannot. And here are the Cats not going to face any pressure as they get the ball up.
Larney inbounding to Desiree.
Okay, so here is Reese Girardi. Give Desiree. Desiree looking for something. Gets a screen. And a little pick and roll action. Now Reese Girardi has it. Megan Desiree, three-pointer is up. No good. Her rough night continues, and here comes Pine Bush.
Front of the rim, but keep shooting, Megan. Keep shooting. You'll get one to fall.
Katora Ruddy with the ball. Maya Watson inside. And there's a travel. Oh, no. Foul called on the floor.
On Desiree.
One ref made the travel signal. The other ref called the whistle.
I like Katie Cragen for Pine Bush. She's kind of feisty. She doesn't put a lot of points on the board, but she's a key role player here.
She certainly is. No one putting a lot of points on the board, but how can you excel in other ways, you know?
Yes.
That's what I think will come down to deciding this game.
Larney could have got called for the foul there.
Watson short on the floater, and Kira Larney has it.
Kira Larney, also a lacrosse standout.
Yeah, I believe she's playing that University of Vermont, I want to say, for college.
I think you're correct there.
Okay, Reese Girardi wide open 3, and that one misses as well.
Great quickness by Larney there to get that awkward brick rebound.
And Girardi drive, floater, no good. You know, she couldn't make that, right? She can only make 3s. Like that's her thing right now, right? Don't want to mess up.
That's the Paige Girardi staple move. She just kicks the leg out or fades back. It's just the way she looks.
Katora Ruddy couldn't get that go, though, and players falling everywhere. 2:40 to play in this third quarter. 18-14 your score still.
Annie Lincoln will take out one of the Larneys.
That's Caitlin that takes a seat there. Kira, meanwhile, inbounding to Megan Desiree. Okay, so Megan Desiree. Reese Girardi. Desiree has it. Girardi thought about shooting, passes up.
Great kick out.
Yeah, there's that confidence you want him to have to shoot. Instead,
exactly. You can see it.
You're passing up open 3s. Megan Desiree finally steps into that one, and now can't get that to go. How about Annie Lincoln there?
Annie Lincoln rebound and put back. One of the keys to the game was crashing the boards, and they got a nice offensive glass and put back there.
And finally, someone besides Paige Girardi gets on the board. 20-14, and
Pine Bush answers the call there.
We have offense, ladies and gentlemen. The teams are on fire. Can Warwick answer?
What is happening?
20-17.
People are scoring.
Two
What's going on?
buckets in a row. I don't know what we were watching. Now we have a foul call.
That's an off-ball foul.
Yeah.
I've lost track of the fouls.
Well, actually, accurate on the scoreboard, I'm going to believe. So that'll be just the second on Pine Bush, actually. Or no, the third round, third. Open three, Reese Girardi.
Reese looking for her first
that's a
three-point
miss.
conversion. Keeps popping, though.
Yeah. Okay, here's Roddy. Maya Watson. Reese Girardi, nice attempt at the steal.
She's quick. She's only a freshman.
She is. Now Roddy lost it on the foot of another player.
Oh, great dive by Megan.
Girardi gets it up past half court.
Girardi had the energy but calmed herself down there to slow it up.
Now Megan Desiree.
Ooh, almost traveled.
Outplayed Girardi. Girardi and Desiree pass it back and forth. Desiree looking for something, finds Paige. Three-pointer up, and that misses
was from
everything.
Deep.
Yeah, that was a little pass
Right to the hands of Ruddy, who'll bring the ball up court now.
Victoria Ruddy. Give Letitia Watson, who passes to her sister. Okay, Letitia Watson now.
Good D by Desiree, but they called a kickball. It's
That'll-
the right call.
That'll put more time on the shot clock, too, as it was down to 8.
You'll see Natalie Evans taking out Reese Girardi.
Yep, Reese takes a seat on the bench.
They're both underclassmen and will be playing varsity for together for at least 3 years here.
Okay, throw inside. Ruddy to the hole.
Great
Draws the
move. I
foul.
thought she might have stepped out, but she didn't, and she draws the foul.
Yeah, it looked like Annie Lincoln made a play on the ball. I guess she got some hand there. And it is going to be 2 shots for Ruddy.
She
Chance to cut it to 1.
Yeah, exactly. If she converts both, they're only down 1.
1 point can be a very wide margin when your offenses are performing like this. So every single bucket or free throw counts. Ruddy can't get the second to go. They fight for the board, can't get it. Still 1 at the line, and now Warwick has the ball with the chance to hold for the last shot. We're down to 28 seconds to play in the quarter.
Reagan couldn't handle the rebound, and like you said, the Cats will get the ball.
Megan Desiree dribbling. Desiree slows things down. Yeah, wisely holding for the last shot. Chance to take a 2-possession lead going into the 4th quarter, which could be huge. Warwick looking for something. Megan Desiree tries a 3. He gets on the board. How about
Megan
that?
Desiree finally knocking down the 3. It looked nice. She's got to feel good about that. It'll give her confidence going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, so the Cats up by 5 points. 3 players have gotten on the board in this quarter. It's a, look, the Cats are in a good possession heading into the 4th. We'll be right back, bringing you the thrilling conclusion of this basketball game.
An endangered species is a type of organism that is threatened by extinction. The number of endangered animal species is increasing every day. The largest cause of endangerment is almost always created by human activities. Healthy ecosystems depend on these animal species, and we as humans rely on strong ecosystems to sustain our environment and life. We need to protect these rare species at all costs. WWF works to conserve endangered species and protect endangered spaces.
Okay, we are back. Theodore Fernandez, Ryan Candia on the call. We played 24 minutes. We have 8 to go, plus potential overtime. We'll see if that happens.
Theo, off air we were talking about a lot of basketball being played here in the last 48 hours. We almost beat NFA last night. Now we have this great contest against Pine Bush. Talk about DeAndre Johnson, Rutgers football commit. Had a couple dunks here last night, but we'll focus back on the girls. It's a good side conversation we had.
Yeah, it certainly was. Got to pass the time between quarters, but now no place I'd rather be than courtside at the Mai for this 4th quarter.
The Mai or Wildcat Gymnasium?
Yes, look, it is called Wildcat Gymnasium. I'm going to call it the Mai. It's the Mai in my heart, the hearts of all of our proud, loyal viewers.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. Will Sirico get mad at us for calling the Mai? I don't know. We'll deal with the consequences. There's a shot made by number 31, Cragen.
Cragen, feisty, finally gets some points. Good job, Cragen.
23-20 now. Kira Larney. Give Megan Desiree. Larney gets it back. Now Paige Roddy going to drive. Or that was
That
Natalie
was
Evans, rather.
Evans.
Yeah, Natalie Evans back in
I
the
like
game.
how Natalie drove and actually put a shot attempt up there.
Yeah.
Well, they called the foul before the shot, I guess.
So underneath and another foul against Pine Bush.
I think that was Cragen.
Warwick would be in the bonus soon. This could be huge for them.
They kind of need it.
They certainly do. Here, Larney to inbound, finds Megan Desiree.
Megan with the handle, getting double teamed. They called a foul on Ruddy.
A third foul in the same possession.
That would really hurt Pine Bush because that's their star player. They don't want her out of the game in the critical moments of the fourth quarter.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the 6th foul against Pine Bush on the half. So Warwick could be heading to free throw soon. Here's the inbound. Paige Girardi. Megan Desiree pops a 3, and that one's short. You know, she hit the 3 to close the quarter. She's on the board. Maybe she can go from there.
The confidence will build. She'll take more shots, and they'll fall, hopefully.
Here's Letitia Watson.
Coach O'Brien upset with the defensive set there.
Certainly was. He's been a little upset all night, as I'm sure any
Great
coach
post-up move. Couldn't get it to fall. Desiree being gritty, finding that rebound.
All right, so Megan Desiree going to run the offense now. She's going to push the pace a little. Paige Girardi open 3 off back rim, no good.
Looking to get into the 20s point range.
Yeah.
Currently at 18 for Paige.
Carrying the bulk of this Warwick offense onto her back. Here's Ruddy, another player who's carried her team tonight. Inside, that pass could not be handled. Now Letitia Watson. Pass inside. And there's Cragen. She gets fouled at the rim. All goes against Megan Desiree. Cragen trips to the line for 2.
Cragen is feeling confident on the offensive side. She just put in a bucket, and now she goes up strong, draws a foul. If she converts these, they can go up by 5 points here.
80, no, this would cut it to 1 rather. Warwick.
I'm sorry, I was
still
looking
hanging
at the
on to
scoreboard. Yeah, I was looking at the lead.
Still, it's a very close game.
Let's see if Cragen can convert here.
She's just a 9th grader who makes the first free throw. Look, all the contributors
Young squad.
Yeah.
Young squad.
Every player we've really talked about tonight will be coming back for another season. Miss, but Ruddy gets the board, can't get the layup to go.
Great rebounds.
Skirmish for the ball. Desiree comes away with it.
Fell in her hands.
We're down to 6 minutes to play in this game. Warwick hanging on to their 2-point lead. Reese Girardi thought about shooting, pass it back. Megan Desiree has it. Girardi to Desiree. Desiree drive. Kick out. A lot of passing here. Now Paige Girardi, floater,
With
no
that
good.
floater. A little out of control.
Caitlin Marty got the board. Desiree
Somebody's
has
got to
it.
shoot. Somebody's got to shoot the ball.
Desiree
Oh, that
does
was a
show.
great
That's
floater.
another
Couldn't
miss.
fall. Larney battles. Another
There's-
foul called.
Yes, it was another board by the Cats.
That was a foul on Cragen. She has at least 3
Yeah.
fouls in the game.
And now the Cats are in the bonus.
That's a good thing for the home team, the Cats.
Some free throw shots here, looking to possibly take a 2-possession lead if Larney can drain them. First one up, that one's well short. Off the front rim.
Just set yourself, take your time. You missed the first free throw, make the adjustments, and then you can have a 3-point lead here.
Second free throw now. She settles into her form, into her stance rather. And she got that one to go. So
Made the
Cats-
proper adjustments. Good job, Larney.
Cats back up by 3. There's a pass, tipped away, and they can't come away with it. Ruddy recovers. Ruddy drive. How about that beautiful kick? Can Watson finish? No, she cannot.
That would have been an extremely nice play.
That was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pass, and then went over the backboard, hence out of bounds. And you see Mr. Lay at the bottom right of the screen, and Megan will bring the ball up.
Okay, so here's Desiree. As we said, Caitlin Marney setting a lot of tough screens tonight.
Ooh, that's right by us. Right by us.
Almost took your head off.
We got to work on our reflexes.
We really do.
That's what happens when you stare at the monitor and
Yeah.
looking at the court, and you do the right thing talent-wise.
Right, you know. There's a reason we're not out there, you know, playing.
I get out there sometimes in Ultimania, but we haven't played that in a while. They call the foul on Desiree there. She is not happy about it, neither is Coach O'Brien.
Yeah, O'Brien has been a little ticked off at times.
That call could have went either way.
Yeah.
Very fortunate for Pine Bush.
Okay, so here's Ruddy.
Oh, good move.
The shot. No good. It was a good look.
She can penetrate to the basket. Great move. Couldn't get it to fall.
She's
Coach
had a
Buffard.
lot.
Look at Coach Buffard on the bottom of the screen,
Yeah.
urging her team to play good defense. It's only a 3-point game, and that, you know, Ruddy is slashing and cutting and spinning. They're just not they're toilet bowling out, back of the rim, just not finishing. Like that's been a theme of the entire game for both teams.
All right, so the Cats hanging on to the 3-point lead. Desiree.
Great shot by
goes.
Desiree, her 4th point of the game.
Fifth, actually, she hit the
big
3
shot.
earlier. She's really gotten on a roll.
Yeah,
so
she's
far
got
today.
5 now.
Cats up by 6, largest lead they've
Travel. Thought it was the right call, but I feel like they kind of let those go sometimes in the high school games.
I mean, they've called a good amount, but definitely more could be called.
Was the right call.
Yeah.
It's just kind of shocking that they blew that whistle.
Okay, so 26-21 with 4 minutes to play. We're at the halfway point of this 4th quarter. Megan Desiree going to drive. Going to throw it up.
Megan Desiree feeling confident. You got to take it to the rim because that opens up the whole court. They haven't really done that. Good job, Megan.
Heinrich driving now. Looking to set something up. They could really use an answer here. Kick out. Nia Watson, 3.
Ooh, that's a big 3.
They needed that.
They're not dead yet.
Here's Megan Desiree.
I think Megan's confidence is high right now.
Yeah.
I think she wants the ball in her hands.
She does, but so does Girardi. What can she do with it? Pass to her sister. Reese now.
Oh, right into your hands, Theo. There we go. Give it to the ref. That was exciting. And you said your reflexes are bad. After all that excitement, Coach Buffard calls a timeout. Lady Cats have a 4-point lead. That was great. How do you feel? How do you feel after that?
It knocked off. I caught it cleanly, right? It
Yes.
did knock off my headset, but I'm feeling fine. I've survived, and I'm ready to finish calling this game.
You smoothly put the headset back on, and you just got right back on the horse, and you're right back in the game. I was very impressed by that.
Good job stepping in for me while I was out of action. Hard to talk without a headset. And we do have a timeout, though, I believe, on play.
Yeah, I think Coach Buffard called the timeout. As you see, the assistant there, her daughter, urging on Pine Bush, and they're, you know, it's only a 4-point game. They're over the limit on fouls. Let's see if Pine Bush can maybe get the lead back or challenge our Lady Wildcats here.
You look, I know this is a big moment. I'm scared to stare at the monitor now. I mean, we keep looking at the monitor, right? We've almost gotten killed 2 times by basketballs.
2 close calls. And what they say about 3? The 3rd time is a charm.
Yeah, you know, so they're like workers' comp here for like if we're injured, you know, mid-play.
Do we pay our union dues to Warwick Valley Television now?
Of course I do. We're one of the biggest television unions in the country. As here's Letitia Watson. And tip stolen by Megan Desiree. What a play there.
Desiree's having a great 4th quarter.
She certainly is. She struggled at first, really settling into her groove.
I was hoping Lorne would take that to the hoop there.
Okay, so now Paige Girardi.
Oh.
Kick out to Reese. Big 3-pointer doesn't fall. Kayla Larney tried to grab it.
It was called out of bounds, and Coach O'Brien is adamant that call is incorrect. He's pleading with the refs, but he's not going to win this battle.
We've seen a lot of technical fouls in boys' games this year. None called on O'Brien, which is kind of surprising with how much you hear him talking. I think the refs and the wedges are used to it at this point, right?
And one of the games you called, one of the technicals was called while somebody was shooting a free throw, and that free throw should have had to be replaced. It was kind of bizarre. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I think it was the Kingston.
The Kingston game. There was so much happening there. Okay, so we're at 2.5 minutes to play. Back to tonight.
Wow.
There's
Did
the
you
poor
see her
Ruddy.
go left, fake right, go up? Big bucket by Ruddy, cuts the lead to 2.
She has had some beautiful moves today. You know, we've seen behind the back passes, through the leg dribbling, and she finally gets one to fall off of a key move like that. So it's a 2-point game.
I was supposed to stop that.
Reese Girardi, wide open.
Finally hits a 3. That was her first 3 of the game. It was a big one.
31-26. 2 minutes on the dot. The Cats can taste victory.
If you want to hit your first shot of the game, that's the time to do it.
It certainly is.
Now, I just want to point something out here. they hit that three. You think momentum's going their way, but Coach O'Brien called timeout. He thinks the game is a little sloppy right now.
Yeah.
Who are they going to go to in crunch time here in the last 2 minutes of the game? And he needed to reset, needed to calm down his team. You know, even though you might let that go with momentum, I think it's a good timeout because they need to secure this 5-point lead. I would tell them to try to keep the ball out of the hands of number 14, Katira Ruddy.
Yeah, look, she has done everything, been unstoppable at times, but she's also done a great job finding teammates. She's got to hope that her supporting cast can come through if they're trusted to take the shot. That's not a sure bet, but
Mainly like Leticia Watson because she can knock down some shots.
we've seen Katie
Cragen has
do
4
stuff
points in
inside,
this
right?
quarter as well. Yes.
Yeah.
So those are the three I'd kind of hone in on.
Okay, so 5-point lead, 2 minutes to play. This game is far from over, but the Cats can really close things out if they can come out strong here.
Reese Girardi popping all night, finally hits her first three at a critical moment. So this game is not about like how many points you score, maybe it's when you score them.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, look, this game was 12-12 at the half, right?
Yes, yes.
And, you know, there have been more points scored, but it's been more about Warwick controlling the game, right?
Exactly. Maintain the control of the game. Let's see if they can keep it for the remainder 2 minutes.
Pinebush survives the Warwick spat. Oh, Coach wanted to travel. Pinebush survived the press, and Coach wanted to travel.
He had a good case there.
Yeah, I think he did. Here's Leticia Watson inside Cragen. Cragen looked like she was hacked. Instead, gets up a layup, no good.
Good move for the freshman. She's a lefty. She went up strong. Just didn't get the call. Couldn't fall.
1:30 to play now. Cats can really ice this game with a bucket here. Paige Girardi dribbling, or Megan Desiree dribbling. Now Paige Girardi gets the ball. Back to Desiree.
Good, good. Taking the left that was given to her.
Reese Girardi, does she have another? No, she does not. Rebound. Oh!
Great hustle by Desiree to force that jump ball because it was rebounded by Watson.
Yep. Desiree just got right in there. She's the bigger, stronger player, and she forced the tie-up. Cats retain possession with 1:13 to play.
Heads up basketball right there.
Also a fresh shot clock, so they can really knock some time off of this one. Oh, that's not okay. So it was tipped.
I thought nobody touched it there from our
either.
angle, from our monitor angle. But
Yeah.
Mr. Lay was right there. He saw that it was tipped by Pinebush, by Watson. Good call. Warwick maintains possession.
That could have been huge. Instead, Cats now get to run off some time. Pinebush definitely going to put some pressure on. Paige Girardi has it. She's going to be fouled, and that should send her to the line for two.
You think they're just going to keep fouling in the last minute here?
Yeah, I didn't think they were planning on intentionally fouling.
Neither did I.
I think that was more accidental.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
You know,
Well, we got to see what happens here.
If Paige Girardi can make them,
They might have to.
It's hard to overcome, you know, a 7-point deficit with a minute. If she misses them, though, Pinebush can go on the run.
Big first free throw attempt right here.
Yes. She nets it in.
That's her 19th point of the night.
It is. Can she hit 20?
Can she hit the coveted 20
Magic
mark?
number, yeah.
When I was a kid, you loved to hit 20 points. That
Right.
was like their and she
there
does.
she goes.
20 for Paige Girardi.
7-point game. She comes through in the big moment. Pinebush needs a miracle. Gets to Nia Watson. Ruddy. She's going to drive. Looking for someone. Throws it right to Paige Girardi.
Oh, Paige, take it, take it, take it.
Run
Seal the
break.
deal.
Now she's
Oh,
gonna
I thought she was going to kick it to
slow
Reese for a
down.
second, but she's just trying to draw the
Yeah.
foul.
Pinebush had to foul. 44 seconds to play in this one. And
So, like, what do
Girardi-
you do there? Do you, like,
Yeah.
go for the fast break, seal it with the points, or do you slow
No,
it down
no,
and
you
draw the foul
you
like
definitely
Paige
slow
did?
down. You kill some time.
She made the right decision.
You
there.
trust your ability, you know, to drain your free throws. They're free. You're supposed to hit them. And she's
correct.
done it so far. And she continues,
I think she's 3 for 3 at the line. I think her
Yeah.
first free throw was a few seconds ago.
right? It was all
Before that.
3-pointers before that.
Yes, that's correct. All threes and 3 free throw.
3s and
conversions.
1s. Oh, that one was short. You can tell. from the
Timeout,
release.
Pinebush.
No timeout. They're going to run
She's
it.
about to call it.
Ruddy now going to go straight to the hole. There's 2
And
points.
she
There's
puts
2
it down.
points.
Good job, Ruddy. Now she's going to call the timeout.
Yeah. So they got that to go.
I think they're going to reset the clock, I heard.
Right, because the clock didn't stop on the bucket. Yeah, and they had some time there.
So I was totally wrong on that. Coach O'Brien's going to call a timeout now. Still a 2-possession
Oh,
game.
yeah.
37 seconds left. but it's Warwick possession, correct?
Yes. I don't know about this. I don't know about the timeout, you know.
I thought, you know, when Paige was shooting her second free throw, I thought I heard Coach before, so let's call a timeout right after this. I guess they got the rebound. Ruddy pushed the pace, converted 2, and now it's only a 2-possession game.
That's what your star player has to do. You know, you get the board, go coast to coast, convincing.
Especially when you have that athletic ability that can do that can slash and make the move and go right to the hoop, maybe draw a foul, a potential three-point play there.
You know, star players step up in the big moments. We've seen Paige Girardi hit most of her free throws down the stretch, and we see Ruddy making some plays there.
Paige Girardi has 21 of the Cats' 34 points.
Absolutely
almost 67
incredible.
or 2/3 of all the Cat points.
Yeah. Okay, so Warwick's going to have the ball. They do advance it with the timeout.
Smart move there by Coach O'Brien, too.
Yeah, you see why he called
the
it
rule
now.
book.
You don't want to get trapped into a corner, and that's going to be hard for them to do now. Gotta imagine Pine Bush is going to foul. They are not fouling. Warwick can run this down to 5 seconds. I don't know what Pine Bush is doing. Oh, there's an errant pass.
Oh, they almost got the turnover.
Excellent job coming away with it. Cats continue to kill some time, and now
good defensive
Paige
strategy.
Girardi's
I think they were trying a defensive strategy to like not press, but run the trap in certain areas. They almost got the turnover. Now they have to foul.
You know, the Warwick players, I think, were just as confused as we were,
Yes.
and I think it almost forced a mistake.
I agree with you. I agree.
Okay, so 6-point game. Girardi
hits another free throw.
To ice it up by 7 with 24 to play.
She's 4 for 5 at the line, 22 points.
Okay, so now some talk with Fard. I think we're expecting.
She's doing. That's what you did last time. She said, let's call the timeout after, and then Mr. Lay, the head official, said you didn't call it yet, though, right?
Yeah. Okay, so Warwick gets the miss. So
oh,
no
wow.
foul.
Great play by Lauren. Now there's the foul.
There's the foul. This game is just about over. 17 seconds. Warwick up 7.
Foul on
Talk
Watson.
about it.
They keep fouling the wrong player.
I know, right?
I mean, but I guess O'Brien's like, get the ball to Paige.
Yeah.
If I'm O'Brien, get the ball to Paige.
Away.
Get the ball to my best shooter. Get the ball to Paige. Get the ball to the Larry Bird of free throw shooting for Warwick. The Steph Curry free throw shooting for Warwick.
That's what she's been for them. You know, very symbolic way to end the game, you know, because they've missed so many shots all night, but they've gotten rebounds. They kept putting up their misses. You know, a lot of them didn't go, but they kept shooting and kept getting rebounds. So to end it really on a rebound to seal the game, get her more shots, that's huge.
There's the timeout. There's the timeout. So the girl going to Quinnipiac now has 23 points. We have 17.6 seconds left. Blue timeout. Pine Bush timeout. They're down 8 now. So this game is pretty much sealed unless we have a Reggie Miller versus Knicks moment a la 1994.
Yeah. You know,
bad times in my life.
Oh, I'm sure. I cannot imagine watching
Love Reggie, though, in retrospect, being older.
Yeah, I'm sure you hated him at the time.
He was very hateable. He was, you know, once in a while when I caught fire on the suburban courts of Kings Park, Parkview Elementary, they would call me Reggie because I was skinny like that.
Really?
Yeah, but I was very streaky, you know.
Yeah.
Love playing pickup. I love playing basketball because it's great for fitness.
Getting compared to Reggie Miller, I'm sure always a good thing.
I'll take that, yeah. Now, Reggie wasn't the best player in his own family. Cheryl was even better.
Okay.
She scored 100. I don't know. She played in WNBA. She might have been a little before that.
Yeah.
She scored 106 points in a high school game.
Yeah.
Amazing.
She had it at the half. The team gave up. They didn't want to play the second half.
It's amazing.
We certainly did not get 100 points tonight, but all in all, an entertaining game, I'd say.
Yes, good game, and the Cats are showing their strength at the end of the game here. I think having Paige Girardi in foul trouble really affected the game as well. Let Pine Bush crawl back into the
Most certainly did. Pine Bush needs a foul. Oh, Warwick fouls.
To foul on Reese. Oh, no. It's a double dribble or something.
I think a push. I think she pushed off Reese Girardi.
Wow, they call an offensive
Warwick
on that.
has the ball with 16 to play, up by 8.
Watson very disappointed, but this game is pretty much over.
Pine Bush looks like they've waved the red flag. They're not going to foul. Up now they are. No, they're just going to trap. 7 seconds. There's the foul.
They're going to send Megan Desiree number 4 in the line.
5 seconds, and Warwick leads by 8 points. So look, after the slow start, after all that Warwick had to deal with early, they really did a great job closing out
I think
this
little
game.
small factors we're missing too is that Megan Desiree forced a lot of turnovers, had a lot of steals. Javon Kelly was doing well in the paint, kicking the ball back out, playing her role. And just like, feed the ball to Paige because she had the hot hand.
You know, we highlighted Desiree as our key player. I think it was clear Paige Girardi was the key player, but Desiree certainly stepped up and made a lot of plays that really sealed the game down the stretch.
Try to spread the love.
Yeah, of course.
You could name Paige Girardi almost every game as key player.
But no, Desiree
just like
really.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Desiree clearly made her impact.
Oh, made a
felt.
difference, definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
it's kind of like on the boys' side, you could probably say Harris or Neal every game. Well, you were telling me there's 3 people.
Okay, I'm saying
McAuliffe, Neal, Jacob Gonzalez.
Jacob Gonzalez, Johnny Lupkovich coming into his own this year.
Johnny Lups.
Three-pointer is missed by Pine Bush to end the game, and that will do it. 37-28 your final score. This was one of the more interesting games I've ever covered, but all in all, Warwick comes out on top. Peter Fernandez and Ryan Candia here. Don't go away. We'll be back with some post-game coverage.
In the U.S. alone, someone is killed by a drunk driver every 45 minutes. Everyone knows you should not drink and drive, but people do it anyways. 1 in 10 teens in high school drinks and drives. Drunk driving can be prevented. You can assign a designated driver when you go out, or you can call an Uber. SAD is an organization whose goal is to prevent teens from partaking in destructive activities. You can go to their website, www.sad.org.
Post-game coverage here at the Mile. I'm here with our star player from tonight, Paige Girardi. Paige, you scored 22 on the night. You carried the bulk of the offense. How did it feel out there?
It was a little rough at first. We got to hit shots, be a little bit more confident. It wasn't a pretty game, but being able to walk out of here with a division win is a good start.
You got into some foul trouble in the second quarter. Had to sit. It was a rough quarter offensively. How did it feel sitting out there, not being able to control what was going on?
Very frustrating. I don't like being out a lot. I really wanted to get in. I wanted to get back into the rhythm of the game. It's hard when you're hitting a few shots in the first quarter, then you have to sit and then wait for halftime. But, game has up and down, so that's how we responded.
You know, you got your composure back. You helped ice the game with some free throws down the stretch. You guys have won, I want to say, 6 in a row? Yeah, 6 in a row. Rolling on all cylinders, what are you looking for as you come into the home stretch of this season?
We just got to take every game because every game's super important for seeding for playoffs. We have to look more confident. Our defense is there. We just got to get our offense clicking, and I think we're saving the best of it for the end of the season. All
right, best of luck with that. I'm going to come back with Ryan Candia now as we wrap up our coverage for the night. Look, this was a rough game at times. Offensively, 0 field goals hit in the second quarter. That was rough. Any final thoughts from tonight?
Well, I think you heard everything you need to hear in the interview from Paige, how she had all the first half points with 12 on 4 3-pointers. And, we said Megan Desiree was going to be the player of the game, and she did some contributions with on defense and securing turnovers and hit that big shot in the fourth quarter to get the Cats kind of back on track. And the Cats are always a good team. They're always gritty. They just kind of need to be a little more consistent on offense, and hopefully they can find that rhythm on offense and carry that into the playoffs.
Lady Cats have won 6 in a row now. They're 11-2 on the year and surging at the right time. Look, it's a great time to be a basketball fan here in the Valley. We have 2 very, very talented teams here at WBTV. We will continue to bring you coverage of both of them. Possibly some section shifts coming here. I don't know, but we will certainly see. Want to give a shout out to my great production team. As always, had some great people working behind the scenes to make this broadcast possible. It was a fun night. So for Ryan Candia and the rest of my team, I'm Theodore Fernandez.